On the road. Hello. We don't have any fancy stingers here. We just have me pressing the button to go to the right capture thing. Hello, folks. How are you this fine Wednesday? That's what day it is. Yes, Wednesday. I saw Shady in here earlier. I see Banana. I see Kaiser. How are you folks doing today? Hello. Push the button. Indeed, I pushed the button. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be doing this for a bit. Shady, it's already been pushed. You're just impatient. Anyways, you're well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Hello from Thursday. Glad I don't have relatives in New York. Amen, brother. People who are sane definitely need to get the fuck out of Dodge, honestly, for New York City. That's honestly such a... It's both understandable that it happened, but also disgraceful that it happened. You know what I mean? I feel bad for the sane people unable to leave. Yeah, same here. Pour one out for Momo. Oh, yeah. What happened to... Oh, someone who probably shouldn't even... Who shouldn't have been anywhere close to winning the mayorship won it in New York. That's pretty much... It's pretty much... It's a statement on how far the area has kind of fallen from grace more than anything. You might understand it over there with the way you think. But it's okay. It's okay. All we know is that New York City is going to go to shit. Even more so than it already has. But the next 4 years are going to be something special, that's for sure. Oh, I was a little high. Okay, I am doing real bad. I did real bad that one, okay. Anyways, let's get back on the topic. So yeah, we're just gonna be doing a few more runs of these. It's been a good enough break for this, so we're going to you know, just kind of run my forehead at it a few times. Many times. We'll see how well it goes. All right. What's so bad about that dude? Questionable. Wait, Momo is in New York. I'm not sure if he's in New York specifically, but he's in the. Does he eat kids? No, he's communist, so close enough. He's got a lot of ties to a lot of people that are very much so anti-American. The fact that someone who has such strong ties to Islam is now in control of New York is very, after the amount of things. It's not just the communism thing, it's also the Muslim side of things as well. That kind of is a big deal because of what happened in New York over 20 years ago now. Yeah, 9/11. A pissed about the country he hates has no business being in. Absolutely. Kaiser could probably, you know, vocalize better, because right now I'm a little focused on this. Trying to lock in. Aw, damn it. Nope. There's the death. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go. I'll probably, like, I'll go into more, like, talks about stuff, like, after all these attempts, so just, keeping it, like, to the talking about, like, save your talks for when I actually get to the talking portion, I guess. I'm doing opposite of the Fox Lady of, doing, games before talking, you know? Holy crap, I dodged all that. Damn it. And then I failed. There we go. Ah. There we go. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention to that. Do. How much spite a person should have to do this? What do you mean? Oh, to the, for this kind of a challenge, I guess? I like, you see the God Home runs, man. Like, some of the things that they don't allow you to do, man, are, kind of... I don't think it's spite. I think it's just, they're like, man, people want a challenge? Here you go. Here's your challenges. Alright. I'm here. Kick her ass. I will do my best. There we go. I need to turn off fucking Rumble. That. Okay. We're getting better about this. Let me do the Rumble thing right now. Controller. Off. Just turn it off. There we go. There we go. Got a free hit. What? Aw, oh, damn it. Okay. Whew. Breathe a little bit. I'll hydrate here once I get up to what not it is called. There we are. Ah, there we go. Hydration. Hail hydrate, folks. Hail hydrate. Whoop. Almost missed that. Damn it. There we go. Dead. Let's go. I'll see if I can get this one. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, man. Okay, there's that one done. There's the middle. And then we get the sides after this. Not quite. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, come on. Ooh. Okay. No! Fuck, that was so close! Okay. Breathe. Whew. Okay, my face lost tracking there for a second. Sorry. My heart is actually beating really hard right now. Fucking hell, I'm Doc. Oh no. Over on Kick. Oh lord. That's what she said. Thanks, Fives. Hello, Fives. How are both of you guys doing over there on Kick and in the YouTube chat? Oh, man. I need to calm down a little bit. My everything. I'm a little jazzed from that. I'm not gonna lie. I started getting really hard focused in. Good lord. How's it going? You guys having a decent enough day? Don't worry, I will get all political later. Don't worry about that, folks. Like 100%, it's going to be a very political talking point today, kind of a thing. It just will happen. I'm not gonna start the challenge anytime soon. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna observe the giant ball of silk in the background and whew, calm down a little bit, because man, I got energized from that fucking adrenaline rush, man. Oh god, so fucking close. I can totally do it. I can totally do this. Oh man. Been better, can't sleep. I know, shocker. Yeah, don't you live like you're like in European time, aren't you? That you like you get like you have some sleeping habits that are on par with Sam almost, it seems. Although Sam actually just can't sleep straight too, so I guess maybe maybe who knows? Who knows? Okay. Whew. Alright. Calm down a little bit, pick up the controller again. Let's go ahead and get right back on into it. My name is Doc. What are you doing over in Kick? Trying not to. I've been tossing turns since 11. It's currently 2:30. Yeah, yeah. How did that hit me? Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, man. I watch. Ah, damn it. Whew. I know the feeling, though, tossing and turning for hours upon hours, and it's like, what the fuck am I gonna do otherwise? I don't know. I try to tough it out. Every time I try to tough it out, it never works out in my favor. I just end up staying awake till, like, fucking 5 a.m. all of a sudden. So, I get that. Alright. Do 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 boo 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 boo. What? Oh, okay. Hold on, check what you said there in a second, Fives. Oh, this is bad. Take solace in the fact that laying down and trying to sleep still gives many more benefits than fully staying awake. You know, that is that is probably true. It never feels like it, but you're probably correct. Oh man, I fell to the ground when I shouldn't have. Oh well. Does it really, like, actually give you some form of benefits? Is that why I never feel that, like I'm exhausted, obviously, but laying down and just trying to force yourself is, I don't know if it feels, I don't know. Does it actually give you more benefits? Like... Because that could explain that could explain why my sleep test went well, quote unquote, is because I do that. Because I've had where they do one of those sleep test things where they test your test to see how well you're sleeping and whatnot, and they're like, no, you're totally normal. It's like, I only slept for like maybe 3 hours that night. What do you mean it's totally normal? But it's some form of rest for your brain staying overstaying fully active, you know? Okay. Yeah. How? Okay, that was my own fault. I went back into it. Okay. Whew. Okay. Falling out of the... Yeah, but there we go. Okay. Let's see. Need to do some water. Guys, apparently I drank all of my water right before stream, so I'm gonna have to go deal with that. I'll put up the BRB letters, and I'll be right back real quick. I'm just gonna go. Where's the BRB letters? You think they'll beat this challenge before Hollow Knight 3 comes out? Yeah, 100%. I'll be right back real quick though. One quick second. All right. Hold on. Laters have good hydration time. Does that mean he's actually leaving? Did Fives leave just straight out? I'm back again. The reason why I say that I will not, that Hollow Knight 3 is not a, like, first and foremost, if that ever actually is a thing or not. Don't spoil me if there's anything that suggests it afterwards. But, you didn't leave, you just said goodbye to me, got it. No, the reason why I say that, though, is because I did, oh god, I did, like, weeks of streaming my attempts on, the Pantheon of Hollow Nest. I did many a time of that. That was, like, weeks of that, so. I mean, hey, guys, look at it this way. This is, like, one of the harder ones to do because you don't have healing. So, no healing means I just get 4 hits. If I have healing, then it's more hits. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Excuse me. Alright. I have the stubbornness to do this, and I think I have the ability to do it. Okay. How did that hit me? What? go. Ah, of course it'll be the third game. We need a prequel about Zoot. Is that also you said when you started dating Far? Zoot boat must be a thing. Oh, I got the free hit. Oh, man. Oh, boy. I jumped into it. That was my fault. Ah, I have the stubbornness to do this, and I think I have the ability. I was so close. That was my own stupidity. I thought I already was there, and I jumped right into it. That was a platigit moment if I've ever seen one. Alright. No, see, here's the thing, is that Far... See, Five's gotta remember, that's... Far's the one who was called a whore at the beginning of the relationship, remember. It's not just her, it was also her entire fucking state heritage, basically. If anyone has the stubbornness, it's Far. You guys think I'm the problem child? Or think she's the problem child in this? Or the problem haver in this one? It's, definitely not. I fucking... Ugh. What? Oh, no. There we are. I think both are problem children. Far played all of Class 09. Her stubbornness was never in question. You know, that's fair. That is fair. Alright, we're probably not gonna get this one. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Banana calling us both problem children. It's really funny because I think for the most part, both of us are both older than like a good chunk of y'all. probably all around 25, right? Older. Ironic, isn't it? Yes. Ah, I saw that coming. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god. How did I not? There's that. Okay. Well, Fives, we hate to be the bearer of bad news. Oh! I walked into that, damn it! Badoop indeed. And it is a far. Hello. There we go. Bloop. How is Far? She's doing pretty alright. I should be getting some packages here soon. Tell Far she is a problem child. You know what? Speak of an Aussie devil. Oh. Let's see. All right. You know what I can do? Because she probably doesn't want to be spoiled on anything with Hollow Knight. We'll probably eventually, like, when it goes to the what's it called? Yeah, we'll get there. There's that. Okay. Okay. No! Ah, oh, man, I was doing it. I wonder if Far can tell you who's in your chat by the way you respond to her. It isn't hard. You know, the way that I respond to her sometimes is, yeah, knobs. Every single person in here is a bunch of knobs, that's for sure, Kaiser. The thing is that sometimes I just say outright who it is, and that's just because that's the way it is. It's like, I'm not going to immediately say you're a problem child, just out of nowhere. What does knobs mean? It's just... I guess it's just a term of, you know, I don't know. Dunderhead, something like that, I don't fucking know. Okay. Yep, I dodged the wrong way that one. Okay. That? Alright. You know, well, I ask because I don't know. Say the streamer's fan base shows their true self. Ask the British. I mean real British, not the ones that arrived on boats. Okay. Fair and valid. I definitely did that. Heard nom, it's slang for dick. Okay, yeah, that's probably what it is then. See, that's the thing, is like, it's just like a slang term for some kind of, yeah. My Welsh nemesis won't be there for a while, so that means I have no one to ask, dang it. I mean, I think Kaiser just solved it for you there. Oh boy. There. It does mean dickheads, but a tad more endearing, like a lovable dickhead. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're doing all right. I've been beduped. I believe that is a far. Yeah. All right. It was indeed a far. Vibes, I'm not gonna lie. I sent the whole you're called a far a problem child, and her response was why, and I was like, I don't know. I don't remember. Fucking short-term memory loss platypus striking again. No! Did I get it? Oh! I did! Oh. Defeat Grandmother Silkwold. Cursed. Holy shit, that was it. I did it with 1 health left. Oh, let's go. Holy fuck. Just nanners. Let's see. Ask Nanners, he coined it, just thought it sounded funny. Or just say class of 9 with no further contest or something. Ah, wow. That was, holy fuck. Whew. I was, man. Heart beating, heart racing there. Fucking hell. Nana, fucking Nana, why did you have to say it like that? Oh, there's more. Because I can. Oh, now the end screen has the trees on it. This run is literally named Abortionless. Oh, that's That's really fucking funny. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna go get this. We're gonna go get started with that part, I think. But I will make this into a chatting stream still. I kinda wanna go, you know, after we go, basically, we get the, Greymore. I don't think you're saying that right. Hello. Yeah, it's Greymore. Yes, you're not spelling it right. Ha! I got it. Get corrected, banana. English. Second language. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going in ye old, in Greymore? Is it this house over here? Or is it this house? On the left side? Okay, good. Okay, I know how to get there now. Hello, Vicente. How are you? We did it. We beat the boss. I'm in the wrong place. I need to go in the building. Congrats, yes. An hour in. I will be starting chatting after I get the, I guess abortion is the best way. It seems to be the phrase that everyone uses for this, so. And I missed it because I was reinstalling a light fixture. It's not like I don't have DVR on the thing. I am sick, madam. I am badly in need of your services. I've become host of a vile infestation. It leeches my strength and attempts to wrest control of my very shell. Oh. Now, what's all this? Infested, are you? Bzd. Yarnaby. Oh. Do you even know who I am? Why, 'tis the great Yarnaby, genius physician, unfairly outcast, who now towers before you. I apologize for intruding upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician you claim, I ask your assistance. Parasite has wormed its way inside of me, and its roots twist and pull inside my shell, draining my strength. If you possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Well, you're special sickly specimen, are you? That changes matters, yes. Turns them on their head. Watching V for Vendetta right now? Nice. Infested with parasites? Like if you're into that shit. Good lord, banana. Let me see. Not haunted. Indeed, no silk sickness, but something strange has certainly crawled its way in you. These roots that torment you so, I'm not altogether familiar with them, but it matters not. Is there something nasty inside a shell that must come out? We must use Great Yarnaby's extricator. It's your only hope. But to crack your stiff shell, we first need some extra strength. Then the healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty extricator needs an upgrade. Okay. Infestation operation. That's funny. Bravo. A specimen who sees my brilliance. The task is simple. For you, simple. Head over to that tangled mess of cages on the road above the moors. 2 bugs hide away there, Benjamin and Kroll. Simple types, woefully ignorant, yet they have been useful to me in procuring materials. It's steel spines that I need, a full bundle of them, forged hard and sharp, tougher than any than I've ever had, tough enough to crack stone, to pierce your thick shell. Bzd. And prepare your medicine machine for my return, madam. I shall soon return with the spines, for I'm eager to see myself freed. Okay. To Sinner's Road we go. Where at? Oh, is it these two? Like, up here? Is it these two up here? I think that's what they were. Yeah, it was those two, wasn't it? Cages. Yes. Oops. We're gonna drop down to, we're drop down to halfway home for the set, for the reset, thing for this. Because it's an easy get back to where they are. Okay. There we go. Have you been stretching and hydrating? I have. I actually got up in the middle of, and, went back and, hydrated. Okay, so... Let's go up. Look at that. Made my way in. BRB gonna finish this movie? Good bugs, I'm here on request of the Dr. Yarnaby. She requires spines forged of steel for a crucial operation. Alright, look at her. She's all sick, like, coiled up tight with something weird. I reckon the operation's for her herself. She's a sad sight for sure, Krull. But sick or not, our scraps hard found. She be wanting, we gotta be getting paid. Afraid the little one speaks true, Missy. You might be ailing, but we can't be offering charity. We're stocking up spines you need. You just gotta be ready to part with some beats. Easy enough. It's a pleasure doing business, ma'am. The only finest scrap we're selling, promise. For your shell's sake, we be hoping all them spines can get the job done. Steel spines. Wish updated. Excellent. Alright, now we bench warp. BRB, you're going to finish this movie? Alright. I might change the background after this is, Take me up. Take me up and away. Greymoor. Fuck you. Now not another bother for the great Yarnaby. And I've returned the spines requested. Allow me to enter that you may remove this parasite from Michelle. Ah, spine specimen, you have them. Then it is time indeed to free you of your wriggling torment and show my genius clear. Give the steel spines? Yes. Yes. Finally a specimen worthy of my mighty extricator. My beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator, come this way. Psst. Oh. Bound by the crest of witch. Whip the needle and sweeping swings leech the life force of foes through twisted roots. New crest unlocked. The operation is a success. The simpletons hiding in that blasted Belvane would shudder to dust if they saw how much I achieved without them.
That's fine.
Madam, I shan't lie, that was an ordeal such as I have rarely suffered. And yet, the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed, enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. Of course, the great Yarnaby has healed you. Shout it through the caverns, scream it from the great spinning towers. Just make sure they hear you in these so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. Half what's a lot of them, such a grand achievement brought by Yarnaby. Bug fully healed by my marvelous machine. A few weaklings expire and they all raise their claws as there's no place for progress in their tiny minds. I see! But hold, there's something more about you. I sliced the shells of countless filthy pilgrims, all of those plain graying innards. Yours are something else entirely. Tickles my mind still. What is it of your shell that eludes even my perfect precise perception? So much specimen. Go on, let the great yarn.
That's fine.
I have no desire to see my shell pried further into further healer. Your service has succeeded and taken its toll in pain. I only hope that I never again need to seek your aid. Myself that I may great understand learning. Understanding, learning, what other hope is there to save our plighted thankless world? I've declined bug. When you seek, you shall not find it within my shell. Again, the world lashes out at me, but the pain means nothing to Yarn. Determined grip for long must not be stopped. Okay. Just look at what the new crest has to offer. Okay. No. Interesting. 3 blue. And 2. Interesting indeed. Only 1 yellow. And you know, that's okay. Oh, hello. Must go down. I know that. This. Okay. So you have to hit them with it. Need to hit them with it. Alright, well, we have done that. I'm going to go to the Grand Bellway, and we're going to stop with Hollow Knight for the day. Might give more of the Witch Crest a try. Give it a good old look-see. What it can offer me. Because there's a third one of those. Now, I can also re-equip some good old... Ah, lovely. I can actually re-equip more stuff again. Sharp Dart. Alright. Well. Fucking... I did it within an hour, so that's the good news. Let me do... Do the cradle style for now. Alright, we're gonna press quit, and then we're gonna go to ye old... Aha! There we are. Can slap Trobio's glass and become nuclear bomb. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the fuck you just said to me there, man. You're just speaking some kind of language there. Alright. There we go. Oh. Well, we fucking did it. I actually can't believe we did it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of a little bit like unsure of what the hell I got close there, and I was like, this is gonna be the closest I get all day, and then it's gonna get worse from there. And I fucking actually got it. Never put Far through that. She will hate you forever. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's good times, though. Doing good. We're doing good. We still have probably a lot to do left in the 40 hours that I've played. Good lord. It says I've played 49 hours. I wonder how much of that time... I have to wonder how much of that time is there, actually. Anyways. Hello, folks. Welcome. We're to the chatting part of things. Oh, man. We have a lot of, I don't know, we got a lot of shit that happened today. It's like, today was all American election stuff. There's all that stuff that's been going on. That's, of course, it's not like super election important things. It's not like crazy important stuff, because it's not the once every 2 year, every 4 year one. But it's still, like, important enough. Right. Okay, enough with benefits, and why should I... She will hate you forever. Okay, enough with benefits, and why should I not do that? Why I should not do that? She will hate you forever? What do you mean? I'm confused. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on one second. You already forgot? Wow, I did indeed. Yap time now? Yap time indeed, Kaiser. Yes, indeed. We're back to the yap time. Oh, man. Nice my... Nah, whatever. Oh, good lord. Ooh, fuck. Okay. Of what the hell were we gonna talk about? I've already forgotten. What were we supposed to? What was gonna be talked about? What was all the things gonna be done? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Hold on. New York? Oh yeah. Oh, excuse me. Give me one quick second. I'm gonna send off a quick Discord message, and then I will get back into that New York stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna do 2 brookies. I'm gonna do one with yeah. I'm gonna try doing something. Tomorrow I'm gonna try doing some baking. That was what the thing is. I decided against sending the message immediately there. The New York thing was like... Zarn Mandomni is basically like a, his, the fact that he is, a kami is almost second to that he's a Muslim. It's because people have been gaslit into thinking, into feeling bad for whatnot, for all these things, for feeling bad about how they treat the people who take that. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right words, man. It's hard. For a city as scarred as New York City, with the effects of of Islam, to come back 20 years later, 24 years later, and elect someone who represents everything that caused it in the first place is, like, honestly, it just shows me how awful education has been about telling people what these things are. Like, a lot of people hear 9/11 these days and don't even think about what that actually means. They don't think about how impactful it was, how much it showed that there are just some people you cannot get along with. And I think a big part of this, a big part of what is going on, like, I'm just now seeing, like, I'm looking over on Twitter here, and it's like he only won with 52% vote. How many of those people are illegal aliens, do you think? How much percentage of that vote do you think is because of illegal aliens? And how much of that is election fraud? Because let me tell you, Democrat-run states, Democrat-run elections are 100% going to be corrupt. Not to say that it doesn't happen on the side of Republicans, because it does. It happens everywhere. It's corruption in general. But with how blatant we've seen some of the election fraud with a lot of these things, it has been absolutely, like, obvious from so many perspectives that, like, so many people do, like, blatant bullshit like that. And when are we going to when are we gonna, like, actually deal with it properly? We need to deal with it properly, and I don't know how to deal with it. And that's, like, we can't rely on the government to do it, because the government's the part of the problem in this case. The government's the one that's causing these fucking falsehoods and whatnot. 52% that is a close margin, and that is well within fraud range. Well within fraud range. I mean, hell, we already have evidence of at least at the minimum one person who's in a position of like who's still in a position of power telling people who are not documented or not documented fucking illegal aliens to the country, people who either are or posing as, just telling them where to go to vote and who to vote for. It's like on camera and everything, and it's like, how much more blatant can we get? How much more obvious can we get? How many more people need to actually like wake up to the fact that we're well past the time of we just want to grill, we just have to vote for like how do we get back society's brain? How do we get that back? How do we get back the thinking ability? The ability for people to think individually, like to focus on individualism more so. Because my God, people just don't. People are lazy fucks. I know it. What will it take for people to stop doing that? What will it take? I don't know what it will take. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. The biggest problem with Zoran Mandani, if you don't know, Banana, is that he is a... So the idea that the government will come in and fix all these things, he's purporting so much like quote-unquote free stuff. Nothing's free. Nothing like that is ever free. It always comes at the cost of the taxpayers. He's like, we'll tax the rich. No, that doesn't. That never goes the way they want it to, because they always make exceptions for the people who are buddy-buddy with them or themselves or whatnot. And it's always a structure of we will be at the top, and we must be at the top, and we continue to be at the top. We will be at we'll be this way, and it 100% is I don't know. There's a lot. Any thoughts over there in chat? Everyone's been very quiet. I don't shake people, and next big boom. Only thing is how much time we have left. What? What? I don't understand what that means. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't think I have it quite in me to do more Hollow Knight tonight because things. I just am, you know, looking to try to, you know, sit here and talk about bullshit. About what? I don't know. I'll just talk. So I don't know how long I can ramble on to myself. I know Vicente's off to do his what's it called? He was off to do his finish off his movie is what he was doing. Excuse me. Whew. Oh god. It's fucking wild to me that we still have people who are able to both like like proudly say they are both socialists and communists and still get victories in America. It's absolutely wild to me. absolutely fucking insane. It's not even just that either. It's the fact that we even have a person who is shown to have personally sent texts. Is that guy who sent like a bunch of texts saying he would out of what was it? Fucking Pol Pot and Hitler and this one random ass moderate Republican in a room, and he had a gun with 2 bullets. He said he would fire both of them at the fucking Republican twice? Pol Pot and Hitler? Are you fucking kidding me? How deranged do you have to be if you have people that you think like you're literally sitting there calling this person a Nazi or something like that, and then you have the literal actual epitome of a Nazi, and you would rather put it into a person who has way less extreme views than that? Like, what it really does come down to is the whole fact of, like, man, it's not even just, sorry, I'm gonna tangent off of this here. It still boggles my mind that he was able to get elected after saying both that and that he wanted to see the children of that man's wife die in her arms. That was like, and how does someone like that still win? How do people ignore all that? How people, like, are we seriously at this point to where we have one side that's still playing normal politics while the other side has already gone full mask off, we want you dead at this point? Is that where we are now? Is this the society that we're at now? Are we seriously at a point of where we can't have civil conversation anymore? We're literally at the point of... What am I saying? That is, like, look what happened after fucking Charlie Kirk got assassinated. Yeah, of course, that is where we are. That is exactly where we are. People are weird. I mean, they are weird, yeah. People also just... How caught up... Man, that chart, that flow chart, people are stupid, yes. The people... God, what was it? There was this like this kind of the heat map. The heat map, yes, the heat map that everyone references. It's like the political heat map, where basically it's like if you are right-leaning, you have more empathy towards people closer to you and yourself, whereas people who are left-leaning have more empathy towards people the farther away from them they are, and way less empathy for the people close to them. The suicidal empathy that is developed from this whole thing is absolutely insane. I'm just a barely to view person on YouTube and whatever other platform I'm on, who literally just sits here and talks about bullshit and sits here and plays games and sometimes gets a little political. But man, we honestly we just need more people to fucking start talking about this stuff, because like the time for sitting and grilling has been gone for years. We're well past that point. You can't just stay and do your own thing anymore, because they will, and they have, and will continue to come into those places. They will continue to take over these things. They will continue to destroy everything that you like and make it in their and make it the way that they want it to be. And they continue to do it, and they continue to keep winning because people aren't stamping up and actually doing a fucking thing. This is why I'll sit here and talk about something like fucking Brandon Herrera in Texas. That's so far away from me. That has nothing to do with me, but I'm so fucking glad he's doing it, because we need more people like him who run businesses, who do those things, who run for politics, whatnot, to actually, like who step up and run for those political offices. We need more people like that. We need more people who are of this day and age. We shouldn't have these fucking 36-term 80-year-old people sitting in there. Like, my entire life, my state senator has been the same exact person this whole time. That is not acceptable by any means. That is just making money off of the government. Fucking term limits need to be a thing. People need to get to not be career politicians. Career politicians should not be a thing. They're going to continue to vote for more pay raises for themselves. They're going to continue to raise taxes in order to fill their own pockets with more money. They're going to continue to get more money out of things. They're going to do more insider trading. They're going to do that. Yeah, term limits. Term is it's term like that. Banana. No, term limits. That is the best way of dealing with it. Fuck this, get more experienced people in there. No, we need people who actually understand how to run businesses and not corporate structures. We need less corporate people and more people running local businesses and whatnot, actually running the government, because that means way more to running a country than anything. I've been railing against things. Have you heard about how our president has literally written a constitution to get one more term? Is the coast clear? The coast is clear. There is no more spoilers. There is no more nothing. I have beaten the thing. A right to repair would be nice. Repair? Right to repair? What? I think I have heard that that there's been something like that. Yeah. A bitch tube had a problem with what I said. Oh, okay. DM it to me, and I'll just read it out. Like, as long as it's not like censor worthy. But yeah, I think it'll be fine. I don't really censor much to begin with, so. The coast is clear indeed, Fives. We're just sitting here chatting now, so. I managed to get it, so haha. She's American, she doesn't even know what it means to have rights. What do you mean? I have a nice right over here, hold on. Model died. Ah, there we are. Let's see if this will come through the thing. There we go. Check for the trigger. It is indeed clear. Okay. I own rights. I have my rights and I use them, damn it. Actually owning your property, farming equipment, automobiles, etc. Repair. Still not there, but yeah. I look, man, as far as I'm concerned, for as much problems as we have in America, America is still one of the freest states or freest countries in the world. We're still one of the things that give the most freedom for their citizens are guaranteed to us by our own constitution. No constitution really ever comes close to our own. Like, you're going printers, PCs, phones. Right to repair. Yes. Oh, I understand exactly what you mean. Yes. Not compared to the Western world? No, I disagree. I think the Western world is pretty fucked, honestly. Like, a lot of European countries are really not free. France is terrible. Poland's getting based, but I don't know if they have, like, how much more, like, they have a lot to go, but yeah. What I said was that BitchTube definitely decided it had to do with people that despise our country no longer being in it. Ah, yes. No more bullshit contracts and terms, dude. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I have my phone right now. I've had this phone for like several years. It works just fine. The power button started falling out of it. I need to figure out how to fix that at some point if I can, or honestly, I'm just leaving on the case that I have for it. I just leave it on now instead of doing anything, but yeah. I still believe that America, for all of its faults, has a lot more freedoms. Some states not so much, because states are definitely different things. Freedom Index, there's a lot of misinformation in America about Europe that's hard to avoid. Most of the things say makes Europe less free actually do the opposite. I need to know how many things have the amount of freedom we do to own firearms. Because if you do not have the ability to own weapons, that like any sort of weapons, if you do not have something similar to the Second Amendment, your country is not free. You have no guarantee. You have nothing. You have the word of the government, and that means jack shit. I am a solid believer that the Second Amendment is literally the biggest contributor to the fact that we still have the First Amendment in the state that we do. I mean, it 100 hands down is. They can't. They cannot stop. Like California's stepped all over the Second Amendment to so many degrees, and it's something that needs to be dealt with in so many ways, but it's the way they run their state, and Supreme Court can only get so much effort into a state's rights. So the way we work over here is very separate. Like, certain parts of America are definitely better than others, for sure. And it's because if you take into everything as an account of, like, if you try to take all of America as a whole, you're including things like Chicago, California, or Chicago. You're including places like Illinois, California, and whatnot. I'd rather have the word of the government than the word of every random person on the street. One of the big freedoms America lacks, the freedom to feel safe outside. I disagree. I disagree 100%. I do disagree with that. I think the word of the government is the last thing I want. The word of the government is not trustworthy. Ever. Because the word of the government will change based on who's there. The word of every person on the street, like random people, it's much more... The word of the citizenship is much more valuable to me. I think it really depends on where you are. The freedom to feel safe outside is not even like that's like I disagree with that concept. I personally disagree with that concept. Like if I go out strapped, that's as safe as I can be. That is my own that puts my safety in my own hands. And that is the best form of safety I can have. Damn, I need a smoke. You don't have any, Vicente? I'd say more countries need to open firearms. I agree. I think the limited restrictions on things. I'm way more of a Second Amendment absolutionist on a lot of things. Like that is one of my beliefs on that thing, because the Second Amendment is one of the best amendments that we have. Double-edged sword that leaves you free to protect with your gun. Free to die from Miranda the lunatic with their gun. See, here's the funny thing with that, Banana. The thing is that a lot of these people who have these guns and whatnot don't even get them legally. They never do. All these lunatics, all these people, like it's such a rarity that people get these things legally. It's either they steal them from someone, they take them from another place, or whatnot. Like very few times do they actually do that. You're much higher to get hurt by a weapon in America than you are in most of Western Europe. But you're also more at risk of dying to heat stroke in Europe than a firearm in the US. So that's that's a statistic that I fucking found hilarious when I did that. Genuinely, like, when you cannot deal with heat properly and have more of a heat stroke issue than fucking California and your whatnot. The government should serve its people, not lobbyists or companies or themselves. Absolutely. 100%. And what is the best way to make sure that the government continues to serve its people? You use the threat of violence. That is the best way to do it. That is the best way to continue to do it. The threat of violence is what makes the most power. I don't like to have to do that, but the threat of violence is what keeps everyone in check. It's what keeps people from stealing. It's what keeps people from doing these crazy things. It's what keeps people from breaking into random houses and doing it. Because if you know, or if you don't know, if they have a firearm or not, you're not going to just bust in the door. Otherwise, you could be greeted with the end. Look, I don't think it's necessarily the best. I think there are ways to do things better. Only problem is who keeps that violence in check? I mean, that is the violence of, like, the threat of violence isn't violence itself. That's the thing. Guns easily because they're easy to get legally, otherwise Europe would have more illegal guns per capita. I don't think that's correct at all. I think that is a falsehood. I believe that the ability to get guns. Well, see, here's the thing: is a lot of them do these like illegal modifications or whatnot. I don't think so. I think it's also like there's a lot more proximity to places like Mexico with cartels and their illegal arms trade and whatnot. The notion that getting rid of firearms in the US would make things better for the US is the most, you can't go here because it's a gun-free zone. That is the most trying to rely on people's like you take the guns out of America, you take away the crime rate will skyrocket. You try to take it away because the only people who will listen to those things, the only people who ever listen to laws are law-abiding citizens. They're not the criminals. The notion that they will do that. Gun-frees don't work unless you have border control. Gun-free zones don't work because people still bring them in. The border control is like, yeah, firearms are for people to protect themselves when law enforcement can't. The gun laws only harm law-abiding citizens. Criminals will just break the law anyway. They are criminals. Yep, that's it. It's legitimately. All right, look. I'll get a little uppity here, but the firearms guaranteed by the Second Amendment are always going to be for self-defense, hunting, and very key, tyrannical government. Tyrannical government is the thing. Don't you tell me that, oh, you can't do anything with your piddly little semi-automatic AR-15 rifle, and you can't go up against the government with nukes and jets. Motherfucker, what the hell have we been doing in Afghanistan? What were we doing in Afghanistan for like 10 years? Against people with goats, AK-47s, and maybe an occasional RPG. With how well armed the U.S. populace is. That is one of the best both defenses against a tyrannical government and one of the best defenses for as a country. Don't respect the 47. I'm not disrespecting the 47. I do not disrespect the AK. AK's good platform. It's just, look, man, when that's all you have, like, you're not getting far with that. You're dealing with a very nerfed things. Never underestimate the effect of. So what about the current tyrannical government? Right? At this point, we still have power enough to get to the point with voting. If not, that's when we invoke the Declaration of Independence of things. At that point, that is what you do. Sadly, for 10 years, they were getting away with those. Well, that's what I mean. It's like, so what I meant was, I probably misspoke, Banana. What I meant is that we were dealing with that for a long time because that's what guerrilla warfare is. Guerrilla warfare is very effective at dealing with a much greater threat than yourself. That's how we won the American Revolutionary War. Because the British were very, very specific on that. Like, they're like, we have to go these standards. We have to do it this way. And the Americans were like, nah, we ain't doing that. We're gonna lose. So it is the bigger the gun, the better you do have an advantage. But tactics can still go a long ways. I mean, stealthers technically. If your government labels everyone a terrorist, then it's not treason. Hey, look, sometimes a government needs to be taken down and restructured from the bottom up. I'm not saying that we're at that point yet. I don't want people to go out and kill people. Like, it's not at all what I will ever say. I just know that people are, like, we have a government that's, like, it's doing some good, some bad. It's hard to make that call of when they cross that line. I don't know when that line is crossed properly. I'm not a person who can make that call correctly. I'm like sitting here trying to think, is like, once they disregard people even more so than they already have, once it makes it like, I don't know, man. Let me show you an example of when the line is crossed. Oh. Yeah. This is why I don't do well with debates, because I can't, like, sit here and think, like, things. I can mostly just kind of banter more than anything. I'm not gonna have all my answers all squared away. I just want the government to not bail out corporations, investors, and banks. If they fail, that's their problem, not ours. I agree. I 100% agree with that. I don't want them to be I don't want them to be spending our money to do that thing. To do that at all. The fact that they have so much of our money to begin with is still ridiculous. I really do hope tariffs put us in that better. I'll have to rewatch this to hear the yapping. I'm assisting with stuff, so I have it muted. All right, yeah. Right now, it's basically just me kind of brain spaghetti. Brain spaghetti is what it is. It's exhausting. I'm waiting for the banana showing the line crossing. Oh, man. Why is it that every time I try to do, like, one of these, like, talking streams, it always gets into politics? I don't know. I guess it's just where it goes there. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Lord. Okay. All of a sudden, really warm in here. What the hell? In our parliament, they were discussing new law that forces students to work for the government or they'll be fined 1 million. On a singular parliament... The singular dude in parliament said... I'm not done. Okay. I'm tired and moody now. Can't help you there, Vicente. Can't help you at all. Oh, man. Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. Tomorrow, me and Sam are gonna be doing some RuneScape stuff. So whatnot. Oh, dearie dear. Oh, Lord. It's really interesting how you probably fall pretty far right on the political spectrum, while I doubt you'd considered very right-wing in the US. No, people would probably call me a Nazi if if I heard things. But I consider myself right-wing, just in general. Like, for the most part, I probably have some more left-wing things, but I wouldn't put myself on the center. I'm just kind of like, I'm definitely not center right. I'd probably be more right for sure. But for like Europe, yeah, no, 100% I would be considered like far right. That honestly shows me how what's the word I've been looking for? How much the line has moved. When a singular dude in Parliament said that the government should at least provide good living conditions, lessen the fine, and lessen the work from 5 years to at least 3 years, he was threatened to be fired and got off his mic. Oh, that is... yeah, no. People will call me a lot of things. I'm politically homeless and I don't care. I understand that. Dude, there's too many rhinos in the Republican base to really rely on it. Just because the regulators said they don't have 40 minutes to discuss their own laws. Dude, what? Yeah, that's you know, I think a practice of tar and feathering would come back as it would be a good thing. Now here's the thing. I heard this from Sam, is what I heard. Apparently, like, I think it was Sam or Polly or one of the two. Basically, what it was is that tar and feathering is a, like, people go, oh, but tar's, like, oh, really hot. Really hot and whatnot. Tar and feathering. No. See, they called it tar and feathering, but really what was used was pitch. And pitch is ooey gooey at reasonable, like, levels of heat, right? It's like moderately warmed and it's ooey gooey, not like scalding hot and it's you're gonna burn the person's thing off. No. Tar and feathering though, it's like a practice. That'd be nice. It's so fucked. I'm just tired of talking heads dividing everything and everyone. There's assholes on all sides. There is. I just think that we have a there's a infiltration and undermining. This whole I don't think all sides is the point we're at anymore. I think at this point we're at a point of there's a specific side that is causing a lot more problems. Jeez. Yeah, Bananas country sounds a little fucked over there. Not gonna lie. I mean, I've always heard things about it, but I've never really, like, gone into the, like, specifics of it, but man. If I could do something like that, would I do, like, there's a lot that would be done for, how much effort would it take to basically redo it. That's why I like a party system. No one side gets all the power, but it's divided in accordance with votes. See, the problem I've seen with that right now, especially if you're looking at like something like the UK is completely fucked because both sides, air quotes, are basically just one singular mega party that's controlling everything. Because they've managed to slip in people who are, well, they're tactically this way leaning, but they still hold most of the same views that the people on the specific side has, and they just continue to drive one agenda over and over and over. I know it's also just like that with Australia too. Australia has a similar problem. And honestly, a lot of it comes down to people holding these globalist or communist views, or Marxist views, basically, where they're just like trying to make this one giant power where everyone does one thing for everyone, and everyone's all equal. Everyone has an equitable outcome. Oh man, don't even get me started on all that fucking shit. Oh god. What a undermining and infiltration of the system that has been for everywhere. Everywhere is so... There's so much rooting out of that garbage that needs to be done. There's so many things that need to be like there's so many things that have been rewritten for like history-wise, like because they take these things and whatnot. Great people who can't get enough of power or wealth. No. See, that's why. See, okay. But Ann, I'm gonna have one of these days. I'm gonna have to have a good sit down with you about why communism, because communism does not work, not even on paper. Because communism will never work or anything outside of like a family at that point. Like, literally, that's the only like instance. The more people you start adding into it, the less it works. The less it, because eventually the system fails. It will always fail. You'll always end up with stagnation and people who just don't do anything. You always end up with no innovation, no nothing. You will live in the pod and be happy. You know, there's no maintaining. It's degradation over and over again. While the people controlling the system, because you always need a person to control the system. You always need someone to be the arbiter, the person who, the people who maintain that. It's not. Communism is not a naturally occurring thing. The matters of trade, the matters of whatnot, that sticks out. That naturally occurs. People trade things for things. People do things. And that is the essential building blocks of free market. The reason why free markets get fucked is because governments get involved. No two parties. We have 27 dotted across the spectrums. Yes, parties join forces, use votes. You yourself have a main difference. 27 dotted across spectrums and parties join forces, use their votes. They're a party with power or a way to vote for a non-big party. Self and have it make a difference. Look, there's a big problem with a lot of things like cities controlling things. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to respond to that one. Like, I am not as well versed in those things. Also, Fives, are you from the UK? Is that what it is? Is that what it was or whatnot? Because yeah. No, I'm from the Netherlands. Oh, see, yeah, I've never heard of anything from the Netherlands, so I have no idea how your political party works. So, these are new informations to me, so I don't know actually how to process it immediately. it's one of the things. Netherlands are cool. Yeah, it's like, I'll have to take your word for it on that site. So, you know, I know, like, from an American perspective, as much of like it's not the best. Like the problem I found is that there's no perfect system. There's always failings in one way or another. Like, as good as the Electoral College is for dealing with whatnot, Netherlands servants of VPN saved me so much. Oh lord. As good as the Electoral College is for dealing with the disparity of population, it still comes into there's still ways around things. There's still ways to fuck it all up. I think it does need to be implemented in a lot more places, because my god, the man, the on the state level, it's really bad. It's so fucking bad. Because, man, basically, like, in my state, the way it works is one county basically has all the population and all the electoral and all the voting power, because it's pure democracy based. Pure democracy based is, yeah. I have a much more preferential preference to more, I mean, constitutional republic as the US is. I do think that Electoral College is one of the better systems. It's just, it does have failings. It does have faults. Like, there are weak points to a lot of systems. I don't think you can ever really make a system that doesn't have a weak point. It doesn't have anything like that. So, yeah, I might have to look up how the Netherlands runs things, because it's a little different. I've already heard enough about how parliamentary stuff is a little really like it's really fucked up. Oh man, I get to hear enough of that from far. Oh, what's this? We have links for the link code. Oh no. What the fuck did Far link? I don't... Oh god, don't look at links, guys. What the fuck is my wife doing? Oh my god. 10 peeps? Wow, we got 10 peeps listening to me ramble on. Hello, folks. I'm not anyone like super special. I'm just kind of just a person who has opinions and doesn't really emphasize them well enough. Not well spoken enough to like get them fully across. I just kind of say them. I just kind of where I am at. Normally I do video game stuff, but I'm doing chill stuff lately because went a little too hard on everything. I think honestly the 7-hour streams with RuneScape was a terrible one. Even if a party gets 1 seat, just 1% of the votes, they can still suggest changes and try to persuade the rest to make changes that align with their promises. Interesting. It gives them a little bit more, yeah. I don't think, the two-party system does have a lot of problems. I like, that is a much more interesting take on it, so. What the fuck for? There we go. See, someone looked, yeah. I've learned a lot of things I don't want to learn because of her. Wow, that's a damn fucking hell, banana. I mean, look, I'll say this. Ukraine and Russia are very similar in some respects. I believe I heard someone say, it was like, I'm trying to remember who said it, but I think one of my friends I heard say, it was like, it's two gangster states fighting it out. Why are we involved? I don't even know if the war is still going on anymore, man. I'm sad that people died, but I'm over here in America. I really hope no one you knew died, so we are a lot similar. Oh god, I was right with that. That was just my call, man. That was just my call. Like that was just like just from what I saw, I was like, man, these guys are like really fucking similar to the way they did things. I still, oh man. Far has cursed me with so much knowledge. It's going one of the fierce fights right now. Jesus Christ, I thought. Oh man. It's still going on. I didn't realize that there was, like, I thought we'd come to a better conclusion, but I wonder who broke the, like, at this point, it doesn't matter who broke it. Doesn't matter who broke the treaty at that point, because at the first, like, I know, I'm about working on communications on the front lines. Oh man, I hope he's okay, man. I hope he stays safe. I have no dog in the race, but I know every person there has a family to go home to in some way. Peace in 24 hours, my SU Orange. The man is very he talks big. Dictatorships are such an amazing governance system so long as the dictator is good, but it falls apart so quickly when the wrong guy gets in power. Yes. Yes, indeed. Which is why, what is it? There's that one place, is it like Ecuador? Where they have like this, where the guy went basically like full dictator, but basically cleaned out all the gangs, all the like he made murders, like going from one of the murders, the highest murder rates in the world to basically like none almost by going full dictator mode. Like I'm trying to remember what that country was. I can't remember off the top of my head. Tyranny is not necessarily bad. Not necessarily bad as long as the tyrant is competent in how he runs the country. But the problem is like, who's gonna come next? You never know. It's always, you always, yeah. CPAC manufacturing actually helps small businesses. Fucking man. I heard something crazy. I don't know if there's like actual evidence to it yet. But there is there was a bunch of like someone was like trying to do like I know there's like a whistleblower blower post or something like that for basically, take it with a grain of salt, of course. Always take it with a grain of salt. Never believe what you see on Twitter immediately. I don't know, so there's a possibility that a lot of white-collar jobs are getting shipped off to places in India and China for the country, for the US. So lots of white-collar jobs, lots of things like that. We need to keep all of that here. We need to keep all of it here in these days. It's basically how kingdoms worked back in the day, and we can see how crazy that spread was. Yeah. See, with other politics, you never knew if they actually deliver their promises. You always have to have, like, the people you're electing, you always have to have some semblance of faith that they will uphold their promises, but there's never anything to actually keep them to their promises. And I think having not necessarily a punishment for that, but there actually being repercussions for, I think incentivizing the fact that they can keep their promises in some manner, not like monetary, but like hey, you get 2 terms instead of this 1 term, basically. Idea, what if you first build an AI that can't die so it doesn't have to be a next guy? See, that's the kind of thing. They're trying to replace everyone with AI, and all this other stuff is getting shipped off to, like, India and China and whatnot. All those other things, because they can do it dirt cheap there. like Google, Amazon, doing all those things. They're basically moving all those positions over to India and whatnot, because they can set them up there dirt cheap and whatnot. And multinational corporations should tax to hell if they outsource their jobs and manufacturing from the US and give billions to CO. Yes. One thing I do agree with is that if they continue to outsource their jobs, honestly, we really just need to deal with this whole H-1B fraud that we have an issue with over here. Like, we have so much issues with it. As for not giving control over countries to ChatGPT. It's the fucking CEO AI craze is going crazy right now. All it is going to do is provide, it's going to lead to more problems. I don't think AI is going to take over as much as they think it will, especially for writing code, because there's so much problems with it that they write already. There's so many issues with it. Like, you don't have the person to be able to think. And the people they keep hiring to think are the people who put things together with duct tape and dreams on code bases. A lot of those corporates commit tax fraud anyway. Fuck them. Yeah, no, 100%. Tariffs aren't the craziest idea if they handled well in a way that promotes the country economy. I do think that, I honestly do think that the tariffs need to be give them the room to breathe. They are a good way of bringing people to the negotiating table, and that is the main goal of what they was that mentality of bring these countries to the negotiating table, so we stop getting fucked, because that's what the US was getting fucked always. Like, it was just all over planes. I think it might be hilarious if CEOs get replaced by AI. Please, for the love of God, that would be so fucking funny. That would be so fucking funny. If anyone's job could be replaced by an AI, that's probably the best one for it, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, sure, you could code in your DEI ones too, but let's face it, those jobs don't need to exist to begin with. Didn't even shake it. You guys are not even doing proper trade. Damn it. We can't get our 7.62 by 39 ammo properly. I don't even have an AK, and I still feel the pain. I still feel that pain, man. We need to be better about these things. Like, come on, let's bring all this manufacturing back here. All fun in games till the AI CEO doubles their salary. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. If they double their salary from 0 to 0, that means it's still 0. Oh man. What would an AI even spend money on to begin with? Yeah. Yeah, if AI could use money, what would be the point of that? Or can't use money, what would be the point? That's a good question. Number bigger. Number must go up. I don't know. We cannot take the current CEO culture and in company culture that we have in a lot of the world's companies right now in order to train an AI, because honest to God, it is one of the most self-destructive and short-sighted things that is, it's also innovation fucking stifling. You're saying our AI overlords don't deserve a free wage? Yes. Yes. No AI rights here. Honestly, investment agencies shouldn't be able to purchase house en masse. There are plenty of homes that the average American can afford just because of the market being fucked. Yes. These investment agencies buying up all housing. There's so many different problems, man. There's so many different things that need to be tackled properly. As much as I hate it, the government has to be done. Yeah, damn them clankers. Fuck those clankers. Oh, Lord. The AI bubble should pop. I can't wait. Dude, I am... Oh, man. It is going to be interesting. Because there's so much reliance upon it in the tech industry. Like, if I could honestly nab myself some kind of job doing either more QA work or coding straight up, like with some indie company, more so. That would probably be a lot safer than working for these big companies, because big companies are either in a position of being too big to fail and are probably going to get absolutely fucked. Dude, the next short-sighted promise is the live, laugh, love for late-stage capitalist hybrids. I don't know about late-stage capitalists, but you know, at least I rest easy knowing that we have no chance of getting replaced with AI. I mean, wish the USA actually care about trains and infrastructure. That would be a nice thing. That would be a nice thing indeed. Dude, I can't stay on one topic. Fucking hell. Oh, man. Live, laugh, love. But the short-sighted profits thing is very... It's very, like, it is the governing, like, fucking tool things. It's what's been killing a lot of, like, jobs over here. Because people are just constantly firing people. Because the whole idea is to drum up as much value in the company as possible, sell it for a high price, and the next person comes along, drums up as much value for the company as fast as they can, sell it for another higher price, to get more money out of it, and continue that trend until the business goes under, basically. And so it's basically just stocks with extra, I guess, I don't know. Pretty sure AI can handle being annoying to streamers. You're replaceable. Wow, that's me changing the topic. I like trains now. Well, there's the autism showing. There's train infrastructure for like for transit infrastructure like that would be nice. The problem is that we haven't ever worked on it enough, and trying to do it now would ruin a lot of things. Would mess up a lot of things because our current infrastructure hasn't done it. But working on it now, I guess it would be better than nothing. I guess. I was talking about work, but screw you too, buddy. Structure density and compared to the US, it's so funny to me, especially because of the scale difference. It's the scale difference is wild. It's fake stocks without actual profit, product or service, money laundering into the crash, dude. It is money laundering. That's basically all it is there, dude. The notion of that is like, it's so funny. Like, people are like, what do you mean you have to drive like 3 hours to go to work or something like that? It's like, well, apparently some people do. So I don't know. Until they crash. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, no. Whoever, it's basically, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's corporate hot potato. That's what it is. Whoever ends up with it when it explodes is the loser. Have you ever seen the bike lane net of the Netherlands? No. Balls to it all. Amen. Amen. Oh man. Dog came in through 3 emotes and then left, basically. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Alright. Guys, why don't we go ahead and, I'll keep rambling on for a little bit longer, but, go ahead and ask whatever you want to ask, and I'll do my best to answer it as best as I can. I've no, by the way, Fives, I've never seen a bike lane net. Never seen it. Actually, like, the Netherlands is such a foreign concept to me, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anyone there other than you now, and now it's like, yep, I don't know. Hot potato. How's the job search going? Ugh. It's been rough, man. I've there's like, I keep seeing repeats, basically. I see a lot of repeats. I'm basically like I'm at a point where it's like I need to start learning something new, because the tech industry is not going going good. YouTube just had a fucking seizure, good lord. What the hell is wrong with your time? Oh, like a Q&A? I guess. You're gonna do a little Q&A right now. I guess so. If you really want to ask any question, yeah, go for it. I'll do my best to answer. Yeah, so yeah, the job search is kind of, right now, I'm at a moment where I really probably should start learning another trade, and or learning something different. I'm trying to do that. Lowering your standards, such as expecting at least half of a livable wage. I could... Yeah. I haven't branched out as much as I should. Let's say that. Let's say it like that. I probably should be looking at more other places. Fortunately, kind of in the same boat, looking for another, hopefully better job. Yeah. Yeah. My 4 years of QA experience is not doing me any good right now, and neither is all my coding knowledge. It hasn't gotten me, like, there's a place I could have gone to. However, in the current situation that I was in, I didn't have a method of getting down there reliably. And they required a lot more commuting and whatnot. And it just wasn't gonna work out, sadly. So that was the closest I've gotten. So, how's the reverse cosplay of British? How goes reverse cosplay? When are you gonna kidnap Far from Australia? Soon, TM. I need to get an education. My barely homeschooled ass is fucked right now. Yeah. At least you're making them fat stacks of streamer income. Oh, yes. That lovely, 20 bucks a week, yes. I really don't want to dip into investment stuff, but yeah. Thanks, mother. Yeah. I'm seriously, like, I want to do more coding stuff, because that is where I need to learn more coding stuff, but I don't know how much I can do, like, on my own for either a reasonable price or for free or whatnot. I need to get on it, and the problem is that I am so bad with doing that on my own time. I just don't have the, like, trying to keep myself accountable is very difficult. Very, very difficult for that. Especially for sitting down and learning something. It's one of those things that I'm, like, hoping can, I really do need to get better about that. Want to make a video game? The video game no one else will? You know what, Vicente? Why don't we both work towards that? How about that? Because it's, like, that's one of those things as I've always wanted to do. Of, like, I wanted to do a video game, like, stream like that. The only problem I ran into is the reason, so that was like a few months back when I was like planning on doing that, right? When I was trying, like, okay, let me use stream to keep myself accountable for that. And then I quickly realized, oh god, I did a foolish thing. And the foolish thing was I named my computer after my real name. And I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. What I might have to do is, and I was like, wow, you can see the files on stream. Oh, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do these file names on stream because you can see the file, like, the whole name of things. And it's like, That would be doxing. I don't want to do the doxing. We do not want that here. Oh no, yeah. So that's kind of where that went to. I've like once I get like more into that whole thing is like getting more into that. So the language I wanted to start doing it in was going to be C#, and that was going to be using the Godot engine, because Godot is kind of fucked, and Godot is actually kind of making a lot of progress. That's important. Honey, what does that file name with the exact format of a social security number? Hey, I'm not that stupid. Only slightly stupid. But I probably could do something like make another profile to stream from, just like on my computer, but I don't know. That would still probably show up in the files folders. I'm gonna need to get a new computer before I really do something for streaming for that, But I do need to probably get better, get back on that horse of learning how to code properly and whatnot. I'm not really great with art, is the problem. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next few months. Oh my goodness. Alright. Any other last minute questions you guys have for me? It's been kind of platty rambles and bitches. Should learn how to draw. You guys have seen my my paint drawings. You gotta get good. How's Sam? Sam's doing alright. We're gonna be doing stuff tomorrow for sure, so. What's your address? No. What's the Sydney, Australia's address from the fucking Nemo and whatnot? Can't think of anything to ask. Don't worry about it. I'm just probably gonna call the stream here though, so it's been good fun just sitting and chatting with you guys again. Looks like I won't have as nearly much. I mean, Hollow Knight will probably still be. We'll actually probably do a full 3 hours of that. 42 I'll leave away. Thank you. Favorite actresses' tits? I don't pay attention to people's names or tits enough to know that. I don't pay attention to people's names. Can you show how to look at geolocation? I'm guessing. Oh, good lord. This guy. Everyone trying to dox platypus. Favorite tits, period. My wife's? I guess that's probably the answer to that. Probably her wives, yes. That's not a plural wives, okay? There's only one. There's only one wife. Oh, Lord. That is the correct answer, Flatty, yes. I'm sitting here blinking, I was like... It's not the ones on my own chest, because those are whatever, honestly, at this point. So it's definitely the wives. It was literally a 50-50 between those two, and those were the answers that I was going to give, one or the other, and I had to think about that. You guys saw my brain like functioning in 2 seconds, 2 wives or something. Oh god. Just contemplating if those actually counted as tits. Exactly! See, you understand. I paid good money for them. And if I could even consider them my favorite, because they're just kind of there now, so. I keep looking down like you guys can even, whatever, fuck it. Technically, I guess you can see a pair on the fucking model, so I guess that works well enough. What the fuck? And with that, we will go ahead and end stream for today. Moves extra, oh my god. Alright, guys. This would be a perfect time for Far to crash stream. It would be really funny for her to crash the stream right now. I'm literally sitting in Discord waiting for that, but she's there. Okay, then I'm out. Don't worry about it. Alright, guys. You have a good night. Take care, everyone. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time as usual, for some RuneScape with Sam. Probably going to be a little bit of Gridmaster. Probably going to be... Probably just that. And that's it. I don't know if we'll do anything else, so yeah. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. Take care, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.